or whatever it might be, maybe it's just some cocoa that you want to make, then we have the perfect way for you to be able to do it. $54.95, electric glass kettle. It is so beautiful. You can see it, but let me tell you, there are special features here. So Chef, I'd love for you to talk us through this. Love how simple this is, but how sophisticated it is.
Such an amazing piece because look, you can literally see it working, Alice. Look, I press boil and look at what happens. You see it boiling instantly. Now, I've got something really cool to show you because underneath here, this is the thing that it actually sits on. You can see, I'll hold it up the right way for you. You can choose 160 degrees and that's ideal for a delicate tea. Or 175, that's perfect for a green tea. 185 is for a white tea. Oolong, you want 195. And of course, a black tea, you want 212. What else do you want 212 for? Anything that you want to boil. Now, if you want to quickly boil some pasta, cook some pasta, put the pan down, boil the kettle, because look how quick it is. You can see it coming to the boil instantly, right? And when that happens, you're cooking in no time at all. Now, you'll see it's color-coded. I press the button. It's going to illuminate red. You can see that beautiful little red detail there. Watch how fast it is. It starts boiling in seconds, and that's why we love it so much. And, of course, coffee, the thing that starts my everyday. So even if you're not a tea drinker, it's still the perfect kettle. I'm going to go ahead and pour that boiling water straight into my coffee, and then you go ahead and use that as a French press. Now, if I want to, you see how I've pressed it once for red. I press it a second time for green. Let's go down to the color, Dave. Thanks, mate. Another time, it goes to aqua. Then we press it one more time, it turns to blue. Another time, it'll turn to pink. So all of these colors relate to a different temperature, right? And that's all preset for you. So it is very, very simple and easy to use as soon as this comes to my desired temperature, which is 185 for a white tea. Now, you wouldn't have known any of this, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I had no idea all these different teas needed different temperatures. But the truth is, when you're looking for hot water, you got it in a second. You can see it happening, and that's one of the most beautiful things about it. I'm using green tea now, and you can see I want my green tea at 175. I cycle through, of course, on the top of the kettle, and I'll try and hold this up so I get to show it to you. We've got all of the temperatures in there, so you can see that preset right there. So you go ahead. I've got this now to 175. You can see it's just a gentle boil, right? It's not a rapid boil. It's just a very, very gentle boil. So when I want to make my green tea, I go ahead and I pour that straight on in. The interesting thing, Alice, is in Australia, in Europe, every single household has one of these electric kettles on their kitchen counter. And the reason is we're using boiling water so often in everything that we make. So, Alice, it's in very limited quantity and it's coming up on the holiday. So if you want this, you better jump on in.
Absolutely, because we only have just over 1,000 of these to go around. So if you'd like it, $54.95. Again, that flex payment is for today only. So take advantage of it. It really is the most amazing kettle. But we're gonna go with another electric for the kitchen. And it's one truly that when it comes to being able to cook anything, and I'm talking slow cooking,